Hey, friends. My name is Maria Lloyd, and today I want to discuss a topic that seems to make new business owners a little nervous, although it shouldn't. But before we get into that, allow me to properly introduce myself. So, once again, my name is Maria Lloyd. I'm the owner of a marketing firm named Opens Clicks Cash. I am also the author of a book titled Words Are Wealth. Now, I'm on a personal mission to help as many small business owners as possible reach their first six figures in business. If that mission resonates with you, I want to invite you to come along with me on this journey by simply liking this video, subscribing to this channel, and making sure that you hit that notification bell so that way when my team member and I post new content, you will be notified. So, let's talk about a topic that seems to make newer business owners a bit nervous. And before I actually get into that, let me share the story. Okay, so last week I had the distinct honor and privilege of attending a graduation ceremony for a business accelerator. And so, as a part of that program, the participants in the accelerator were also tasked with presenting or pitching their business to judges and, of course, the audience for an opportunity to win a large sum of cash that would then be used to invest in the business. So, during the pitch competition, time after time after time, the participants expressed some, I would say, not fear, not even concerns, but there was a bit of embarrassment, I think is the better word, around competition. So here's the thing, there is absolutely nothing wrong with having competition. In fact, there is actually something wrong with not having competition. Why is that? Because if you don't have any competition in your space, that may actually be a red flag. Now, what are the red flag? Like, what is the red flag, right? What is the problem? So, if you are noticing that there is no competition whatsoever in your industry or in your with your particular business model, I would caution you to not move forward with investing too much time or money into that particular business model because it may not be a formidable business model, which is why you don't have competitors. You see, competitors actually help us gauge the profitability of our particular business model. So there is absolutely nothing wrong with having competitors. In fact, you want some competitors. Now, obviously, if you have a business model that is very niche based and very specific to a local community, and you notice that there are other businesses in the local community that are providing the exact same service, well, maybe you will want to give some pause for consideration. But even then, imagine what would have happened if McDonald's looked at White Castles and said, yeah, I don't think we want to go with the burger joint thing. There's already somebody that's doing that. Imagine what Burger King would have done if they had decided, because there's already a McDonald's, yeah, we may not want to touch the burger thing. And what about Wendy's? What if Wendy's discovered, oh, there's already a Burger King, there's always already a McDonald's, there's already a White Castles. So where do we fit in this market, right? But here we are, decades later, and we've got thousands of burger joints all over the nation, right? And I would even venture to say possibly millions of burger joints, but I'm just not sure because I haven't looked up that information. My point is, there is nothing wrong with you having competition. There's no need for you to be embarrassed. There's no need to feel like you are bragging or boasting by saying, hey, my competitors are, and this is how I do the thing better. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, if you think about the example that I just presented, with regard to the burger joints, you have White Castles, you have McDonald's, you have Burger King, you have Wendy's, for example, right? You have Sonic, you have so many other brands, you've got Crystals. Each one of these brands have a unique take on the burger, right? It's the same product. You're getting the same thing, burger, fries, and a drink, right? But somehow they have managed to find a special place in their space that allows them to be unique and different. There are so many differences between these individual brands and companies, despite the fact that they actually sell essentially the same thing. So if you are just starting out in business and you feel apprehensive to discuss your competitors, or perhaps you feel like you are boasting or bragging by bringing up the fact that you do something different or better than your competitors, I want to tell you now there is no need for you to be ashamed. There is no need for you to water down or dilute the quality and the value that your company provides in comparison to your competitors. Furthermore, again, I just want to stress the fact that if you discover that you don't have competitors, right? Then I would actually caution you not to invest a ton of money and time, because it's extremely rare that someone else has not already tried your business model, okay? I know a lot of us like to think that we are so innovative and we're so creative and we're the originators of all the things that we do in our lives. But the reality is, with there being billions of people on the planet and billions more that have lived before you and I can assure you that someone else somewhere on this earth has already thought about this idea and they've already tried your idea, and for whatever reasons it didn't work. Okay. So if you don't have competition, I would caution you to not invest too much money and time into building out that business model. Now, obviously, there are some exceptions to the rule, right? And so that's fine. That's why I'm suggesting just don't invest a ton of money and time into the particular business model until you can prove that you have proof of concept. What do I mean by proof of concept? Meaning that there are already active buyers who are interested in this particular product or service that you have to offer. So, I hope that's helpful. I hope that you will take this information, keep it very close to you, and realize that there is absolutely nothing wrong with having competitors in your space. In fact, it's a compliment. It should affirm to you, yes, I have a viable business model, and these are my competitors, and this is how they have been able to successfully grow their business, and this is my unique sales proposition and value proposition, and this is why or how I'm going to grow my business. So I am wishing you the best. Please do not be ashamed of discussing competitors. There's nothing wrong with having competition. In fact, you need competition, you need the competitors. And with that being said, I just want to remind you once more to please like this video, subscribe to this channel, and make sure that you hit that notification bell so that you will know when my team member and I post new content. Now, if you have any questions or if you have a special take on competitors or competition, please drop those in the comments below. I do interact with and engage with folks in the comments all the time. Thank you for those of you who drop comments. So I would love to hear what you have to say, what your thoughts are, and maybe if you have some areas of apprehension as it relates to competitors, let's go ahead and talk through that in the comments, okay? So, as I always say, content is currency and words are wealth. I'll check back in again soon. Peace.